Welcome to the NCAA Women's Championship, presented by Capital One. And tonight from Bridgeport, Connecticut, the Oregon Ducks go for a fourth straight upset. But this would be an all-timer if they do it. Facing the UConn Huskies, winners of 110 consecutive games. Set for the opening tip. Capacity crowd, 99%. Cheering for the Huskies to reach another Final Four.
Maryland game, both teams were a little nervous. Can they absorb this first couple of minutes against the mighty Huskies?
Williams shreds the defense and drops in her first bucket.
Waste fouls. Gabby's 94 feet from the other rim. What is she doing there?
And here's Collier. Her first jumper will go down. And Williams turns, fires, and off to a nice start. Orla with two.
See, now Gabby Williams, despite the fact that she made that first jumper, was quick to turn that one down as Chong gets a three, Carol.
Who all of the Huskies, and Gino Auriemma in particular, were lauding her performance on Saturday. Here's another three, and she's hit her first two here tonight. She comes away with it. Back outside for Collier, clean look, and this is a bad sign for the Oregon Ducks.
It's for the Connecticut Husky interior players, but they don't give up speed. And how about that deep post position, post move?
Tough shot too.
My goodness.
Collier.
Prettiest in the country, but they've won championships on the strength and back of their defense.
Look at Williams, stay with that. And has 8 points.
How long has it been since Oregon has scored? My goodness.
Since the opening 5 seconds. And this is turning into a rout immediately.
Gabby Williams can't get it. The backside help gets it.
Nurse is wide open and drills the triple. 26-7. Not to mention the offensive end. Samuelson trying to get going. And boy, is that the worst sign for Oregon.
The basketball play. That's not a scheme, but she senses a chance to tip it away.
Collier getting shots right there over and over. Saved by Nurse.
This zone has changed things. Connecticut's shots, they've missed a couple. As Gabby gets that one to go down. Her help defense comes.
Williams on the attack, just too quick.
Well, how about this?
From UConn, and that's the standard they play with. They don't play looking at the scoreboard.
Backdoor cut, the feedback for Collier, a little leaner for two.
Love those corners, almost like an NBA emphasis.
Samuelson, great reach, plucks it away, and will lay it in. Chong with the entry pass. Collier did catch it. And the finish. Mini run. Stolen away once more. We've said that time and time again. How about the feed to Nurse? Great gift from Williams on a 10-0 run.
Ordinary daughters, yeah, can't even imagine. And apparently we were lobbying for what would be improper benefits, trying to get them some free flights.
Chong burying another three. Into the Final Four. Backdoor cut, it's Nurse. The swing, Williams, open lane for two.
Taken his message and tried to be better in all areas.
Williams, nice smooth jump shot there. It's unusual, but it's not the most important thing about me or about where I come from as a basketball player. Samuelson, a little off balance, knocks it in. Collier and Samuelson both on the first team.
I agree, and you've made note of this on any number of occasions. Jay Billis, who I think is the best in the business for us college basketball-wise, has said over and over the best player in college basketball this season is Gabby Williams.
Men or women?
I've won a lot of games for you. That takes some guts.
It does.
Well, look at Williams tear away another rebound. She already has 22 points. Nurse, excellent shot from three-point land. UConn on their way to 36-0. Well on their way to 111 straight wins.
I don't think there's a women's basketball program. We can get frustrated in women's basketball at times with missed layups and missed open shots. Connecticut makes more open shots than any women's basketball team I've ever seen. Oh, Dave, are in full-on sweat. They have exhausted themselves physically. They go through at game condition, and that's why they're shot makers.
Homes, and the players have to show up and run practice themselves, as happened just a few weeks ago. Williams, great feed for Collier. They can run that fast break too, and they're up to 70. Clinic in NCAA tournament play, on their way to a Final Four for a 10th straight year. How about that pass? And counting. They do get Natalie Butler in for some minutes. Swished in by Collier. At least she's doing that. A lot of people look at him and they go, I'm not going anywhere near that guy.
Yeah.
He's going to, but he's also a great baseball fan. Inside Butler, and there's one of the non-starters knocking at a couple. But he did. Luke May did. Shot clock down to 2. Collier again with 2 more. 79-45. And less than 7 minutes away from another Final Four. Collier up to 28. Wow. She's hitting everything she wants. He is an awfully sweet guy. It's a great family. And you can see how close they are and that he'll do anything for his kids. Up and in at the 3:04 mark as UConn continues to pour things on. Although Chong remains in. Back for Butler with a jumper. Knocks that down.
This is something that's going to aid and I think really accelerate their growth as a team and accelerate the timeline.
I love the fact that she did not put her head down. She continued to defend, to rebound. Just truly extraordinary history that we're watching, Kara.
Nothing's changed. This is the heavy favorite heading into Dallas, and they're hitting on all cylinders.
There's your final score. UConn 90, Oregon 52. How about this resume for Gino on the way to Dallas? 36-0, 111 consecutive wins.